idea is max difficulty, okay? We don't know how that's going to go yet. And fist only. If I hit someone with an axe, I'm not going to take it overly serious, because sometimes the game equips your axe automatically. If it's a big deal, maybe I'll kill myself. And then maybe I'll die in the game as well. But yeah, hardest difficulty. And this is spoiler territory, so I am going to talk about, you know, things as well, and we can talk about it as well. I'm actually doing it. Yeah, I've had a little practice to see how I can do with fists only. It's quite challenging, but I got okay. So I have completed this game once before already. This is the finest, the final tree from Faye, the mother. And this might knock down the barrier. Is this? I think this might be the one that knocks down the protective shield around the place. I'm already using my axe. Run over. The run's over. I've already used my axe 5 times now. You have to use the axe against ancients. We'll see. I might be able to aim Artreus manually. Let me know if the audio's okay. Very important. I don't want to play through the whole game without any audio. But I love this symbolism right here. Audio's perfect, thank you. I really love that symbolism. You know, obviously, very obvious that he's remembering from the other games, the previous games. You can see the inner anguish in him. And also the fact that he turns his back to Artreus is really, really a nice thing there. And the camera kind of does it as well. Yeah, really nice.
Get in the boat, boy. I mean, have a guess on how far we're going to get tonight on the hardest difficulty with fists only. I doubt we'll get to the turtle house. Honestly. Yeah, but the rule being that if I have to use the axe, I will use the axe. But we'll try and use Artreus first.
Still want me to tie it to the boat?
Turtle House equals KBT channel. Clever. Welcome to the Turtle House. Okay.
Boy.
But yeah, someone said, why does he chop the tree again? Basically, Faye
That is enough.
has asked him to, you know, chop certain trees for the funeral pyre. And she did that as a way of manipulating his journey to, you know, the end of the game, basically.
Father?
From what I understand is Faye, the mother,
The force feels
saw the future, you know, because they can do that.
Is
And basically she wants these two to go on the journey, so they both grow, I suppose, and bond and stuff like that. And this was the last tree, and I believe it's the tree that breaks down the protective barrier, which kind of forces things to start happening and set in motion. Yeah. Well, I don't think they cut down all spell trees, but this is definitely... They mention it later, how it's broken, that the barriers seem to be pretty weak at this point. Put down the staves, yeah. I think it's so monsters and stuff start invading, which means they can't just stay in the house all day. So. Nice. Yeah, this is a spoiler zone, because I've completed it once and we are talking about stuff. And if you really haven't played the game, I totally think you should before you get spoiled. But, you know, I'm going to just continue being spoiler McSpoil. Closing chat and watch it muted. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god, that's a dedicated viewer. Tell you that. Dedicated viewer. I've used my axe 5 times to chop down this tree. Like I said, I've already ruined the run.
That was the last.
That was the last one. She put her handprint on all the things that she wanted cutting down. Corey, the game director, told in an interview that Faye, the mother, actually walked the path before you. You left clues everywhere throughout the game. Axe count 5. I just heard like another 10 there. So I've already, yeah, Eberty already lost. I mean, I don't know if there's any sort of symbolism here.
Oh, there do I see my father.
So keep a lookout for those clues. I don't remember seeing any the first time.
There do they call to me.
I mean, this is my second playthrough, so you might think I'm going to rush around not picking things up, but I kind of need to for experience and stuff. I love how my face is sort of like getting the glow. It's really nice. I don't know what that sort of like thing on his neck is. Maybe we can like
Oh, there do they call to me.
What's that? Translate that or
Do they
something.
call to me.
I think this section makes Kratos look really sort of evil. And the music kind of complements that. But then he comes through and he's, you know, I think it's some sort of reflection on his past there.
She's ready.
I'm going to say it now because I'm going to forget. But at the end of the game, when you kill like the final boss, just slightly, slightly not spoiler there, Kratos actually says the cycle ends here, which is also what Zeus says to Kratos when Zeus kills Kratos. The cycle ends here, which is a nice little touch. I would have said it towards the end, but I'll probably forget. Or never get there. Or never get there. That's true. Is it permadeath? No, it's not permadeath, but the enemies are really a lot stronger. Sometimes a bit spongy, but they do have an actual ability where they go sort of Super Saiyan if you hit them and leave them alone, which is kind of cool. It makes it very difficult. Basically, all the ledge paintings are from Faye. Some cool other stuff you might see later on. This path is of your own choosing, my son. Exactly. No, I don't know about Freya the Valkyrie. I think I haven't done any Valkyries. I think I heard something about it. I think it was on one of those wooden door things. I think something about Freya being a Valkyrie and. Let me just think. Oh, I remember.
I'm sorry.
It was when I was reading the Draugir's
Squeeze.
bestiary. It said that they fight off the Valkyries that want to take them to the afterlife. That's how Draugir's appear.
Now it is yours. Studied.
What she knew.
Show me.
Now?
Now.
Right. So that little dagger is actually imbued with some specific things. I forget what they are, but I think it's some minerals from Sparta as well as some minerals from here. It makes it a bit more special than just an average dagger. Eat the Valkyries and the law shall be revealed.
Deer.
Which way?
In the direction of deer.
Okay, this way.
Right. How you doing, Dr. Atlas? Welcome. Okay, so we're going to go hunt deer. This is Atreus' test to see if he's ready to take the ashes. Turns out he's not ready.
Why are we doing this now?
I need to know you can survive the journey.
Then we leave for the mountain?
Depends on you. Hunt.
where I came from. I do have to do a bit of what you might call exploration, because I need experience. It's very important to get experience very quickly. I've done a little bit. I got a little far to see how the fists would work. And I have actually got some things to say about it, to be honest. One of the most important things to do about fists only run at the minute, I haven't got very far, is that you'll meet some draw gears.
What did you find?
Tracks.
Quite early.
Not deer, though.
And it seems like it's a lot harder at the beginning than maybe later on. And the reason for that is because you're denied a lot of your basic skills. You can't turn around, quick turn. You can't run. You know, you don't have any abilities that I've actually come to... what would be the word? Come to take for granted as well. So.
Boy, you missed these.
Huh. Close. But also not deer. See? Tips are too wide. Mountain goat?
Your mother taught you well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering whether I
Yeah.
don't need anything runic ability wise, because I don't plan on using those. I have to see what strength does. Yeah, we can probably try and attune ourselves in certain ways. Cool. Check. There's something under the bridge. So I can't run anywhere yet. Oh, he completed it on the hardest, did he? Like the beginning's really hard because you lack a lot of stuff. But I also imagine that in this particular playthrough being fist only, I get to a point where I've unlocked all the fist stuff, and combat is going to be very samey for a lot of people.
What's up ahead.
So that you may find it a bit boring.
More tracks?
Yeah. But they're too round. Could be a wild boar.
Good.
Good boy.
Oh! Now what?
Imagine if they add runes to fist. There might be some fist runes, or runes that don't use the weapons. I know there's a protective one, which just puts a protective barrier on the floor, and I think that might be all game.
This way, boy.
So that doesn't use a weapon.
Oh.
It might use a weapon. You
Wait,
might need to have your
deer
axe
tracks.
out in order
They're
to do
fresh.
it.
This way.
So this is the first encounter, and it's a pretty difficult one, honestly. It is pretty difficult. Actually, not going to utilize rage more. You don't get rage yet.
Slow down, boy.
But yeah,
You are hunting
obviously
deer,
I can upgrade my
not
rage as
chasing
well.
it.
Yes, Father.
Boulders you're allowed to use boulders, so that's all right. Prepare the death counter. Well, I mean, how far do you think I'm going to get tonight? I plan on playing it for the full about 4 hours, most likely, or like midnight or something. How far do you think I'll get? Nowhere. You're not going to get past the thing. I mean, I'm wondering whether I should even bother going down there. I don't quite know what the reward is, but I imagine it's just some hack silver, and those wolves are really hard. And Atreus hasn't got a bow. That's another aspect as well. Atreus doesn't have a bow
We broke
yet.
our bridge.
Oh, I
How are we
can't
gonna
use
get
it.
across?
So
Step
I'm
aside.
basically limited down to myself. And I've got to use my axe here.
Wow.
Wow.
Go.
Just throw it and summon it at the end of the game. Yeah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? See how long it takes to come back. I'm sure it'll come back when I teleport or something.
There it is.
Hold.
Throw the axe somewhere in Midgard and press triangle
What
and
are
go
you
through
doing?
time.
Now his guard is up. Only fire.
There are some puzzles that
Holy
require
fire.
axe. I mean, I'm allowed to
When
use the
I
axe
tell you
for
to
environmental
fire.
things. But in combat, I'm
I'm
not.
sorry.
Do not be sorry. Be better.
I ignored you. How did I do that?
Find it.
You mean Discord? Or do you mean on here?
Find
Find it.
it.
Right, here we go.
My bow!
No! You are not ready! Stay back!
Remember how to do this. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. There's no actual stun. You don't get any stun in these first few fights, so it actually becomes a lot harder because you have to just kill them. And this is basically the only combo we have. Am I targeted? No. Very important that you keep them all in front of you if possible. And since I've got no Artreus, I can't actually prevent them from doing that. It's not, I mean, he's going to do it now. So I'm using this log as a sort of barrier. What the fuck? If they go Super Saiyan, you can't actually get a full set of hits on them, is one thing. They go Super Saiyan. See what I mean? It's like, you can knock them off with a kick or your last hit. Your final hit or your kick, but they activate so quickly that it's just difficult to do. And I can never get the last hit off on them when they go Super Saiyan. Basically, the objective here is to try not to let them go Super Saiyan, because some of them will. But also keep every one of them in front of you, unless you're really going in for the kill. And then your fingers start thinking about now. Pressing this R1. And then here come a couple more. No turtling, that was one of the rules. I'm not turtling. Keep in front of you. I mean, you may say, oh, look how many there are, though. I feel like my aim's going off. Look at the settings change. I feel like I'm not aiming. Really weird. One more hit and I'm dead, by the way.
enemy. But just don't mess up. You know what I mean? The start of the game is such a slog. But then you start getting stunned. There you go, managed to do it. Just don't batter high health dudes when there's one almost dead. I didn't. But don't forget, I can't interrupt them. And you're going to hit all of them at some point. Your arm swings round, you're going to hit all of them at some point. So you just kind of have to focus on trying to keep one or possibly two from going Super Saiyan and let some go Super Saiyan. Where the hell am I? Okay. I think the hardest mode is actually massively different to the other ones because it seems like every enemy seems to go Super Saiyan.
Draugr. They've never come this close to our woods before.
Keep moving.
Yeah, but the aim is to focus on one person.
Here's this way.
But you will hit all of them at some point. And I think in order to go Super Saiyan, they just need to hit once.
Well, we can follow
Whether there's
suit.
a bit of luck and whether they'll try it straight away or come at you again. Yeah, and if I get to the point where I can go down to the wolves, I might just not bother. The reward and the risk is probably too skewed. The wolves are like massively hard. And you can't cheese it. You've got no arrows or anything either, so. Yeah, the wolves are up ahead. I think I've decided not to do it.
Which way?
Which way? Ha! Gawk. Yeah, I'm not doing the wolves. I had trouble with the wolves the first time I played this, I remember. You said fist only. Environmental axe is fine. Almost necessary. Quick save and give it a try. How do you quick save? Oh, save. There's a photo mode now. I mean, I'm not even on full health, just to let you know. Oh, I am actually. Okay, so you want me to give the wolves a try? Take a selfie with a boy. There's no boy. Where I come from. Wolf or no balls. Now this is the problem, you see. The chat saying do the wolves. No wonder I get stuck for 50 years. You know that really tough enemy that's optional? Go fight it when you've got no abilities. That's all. There's no, I don't think there's a trophy for fist only. Oh, these sound done. The draw gears won't have stun later until they tell me specifically about the stun mechanic. My fingers are now. That's what you get. Actually, quite easy. Fucking easy. I think I got scared there.
No longer use it.
For no reason.
We can.
They were just hungry.
I was bigging that up a bit, wasn't I?
They weren't hungry. They were starving.
For some reason, this feels much more animal abuse with fists. Yeah, possibly. Is the image blurry? It always gets blurry when you go into combat. It's just the way Twitch will work. I'm hopefully recording it in high quality, so it should be fine when I upload it to YouTube. Okay. They're not dead.
Now
Just
where do we go
fisted.
from here?
I'm fisting the whole population. Great. KBT abusing animals with fists. It feels a lot worse when you're using fists. I'd like, one of my all-time likes would to be able to use that better. Just the dodge, rather than always trying to roll.
Up there!
Sorry, you say up there and I
We're
was
in the old
miles away.
temple. My mom told me
Looking
never to go in.
for,
We do what we
Crow
please,
of
boy.
Odin.
No
I feel like
excuses.
there is one. Probably not, but I feel like there is. This is the type of game where if you... It won't teach you mechanics until a certain part, but if you already know about them or explore enough, you can use them earlier for benefit. You know, like... there's a game, it's some sort of Final Fantasy or something, where you turn around immediately and there's a really good sword.
Can I have my bow back now?
Can you hit it from here?
We should get closer.
I think dodge is how you... Yeah, maybe.
I went hunting with Mother a bunch of times. She never wanted to take me. Why now?
Here's another really...
It was her wish.
good time.
And it was time.
Okay.
Here's another bunch of draw gears, which...
Look, dragon!
We're gonna want enemy health, yeah. Get my sword out, but I've got to put it away. And then, what I did last time... Now what this does is it allows me to space out. When I kill one, the other ones don't spawn instantly. Oh wow, there's 2 hits. That's the one I want. That's the one I want. So this, by pulling them back here, make sure they're all in front of me. When the other ones spawn, they're not going to be in my back straight away, which is the most important thing. take a while for us to get here. Hopefully I can clear these out. Make sure they're in front of me. Soon on the next set of draw gears. Right. There's a health item down here towards the end, but I can't run, so these guys are just going to come at me. The boat in front of me. Actually, the parry is really good at stopping them from staying. The next item involves draw gears. And there we go. No quick turn either, so I can't turn around. Oh wow, okay. Immersive hood or no balls? Oh wow. Boy, to hide my health bar, yeah. Everyone's on about immersive. I had to bring the hood for a brief second. I can get it to work.